think there's been a wide range of activities, a great diversity, lots of experiments trying to do different things in different ways. And I think the key issue is understanding that entrepreneurship can happen in many different ways. So there's no single right way of doing things. And so within a university environment, the fact that we use different instruments to address different interests and communities and subsets is really important. And I guess over the last few years we've actually perhaps accepted and come to terms that there's this sort of ecosystem that works in the university, and celebrated that fact that we don't need to try and hone everything under one heading, but we can allow things to flow and develop. And I would say the other big change is that there is, certainly from my own institutional experience, a growing awareness of the importance of entrepreneurship, and that I believe is driven by societal need, and hence a very strong need to develop entrepreneurial skills.
And are we fit for the future, do you think?
Are we fit? I think that we can always be fitter. You can always be fitter. I think there's now a big momentum. We're beyond critical mass in terms of a country of people who share this passion for entrepreneurial education. We have a number of institutes that fully accept its important mix. So I feel we are on the right course. Of course we need to do more, and I suspect we could do picking a couple of things which we'd really like to focus on as a country or community to do more. But I think we're heading in the right direction. I see some of the challenges remain, I think, trying to ensure that a high proportion of students, say, in education, are engaged in entrepreneurship. So it's keeping doing many of the things we're trying to do. I would say that one of the challenges is, and one of the opportunities is, to embed a lot of what we're doing in university at discipline level, rather than to have separate units that teach enterprise in a bespoke centre, although that can be important, and that, I'm not demeaning that. But actually our success will be if we've managed to embed these skills in core activity. But at the moment, sometimes we need to bring things out to make them special and then embed them in. So I think that we will see things being embedded in, and we will see that people realise that to gain globally transferable skills, you need to have what we would call entrepreneurial mindset. Well, often these things happen in universities where there's a strategy for it to happen. So it's important to get entrepreneurial education into the strategy of the university. If the university itself and its senior management and academic cohorts don't have that within their strategy, then I believe that institution will be disadvantaged. So I think the responsibility lies, of course, in the academic community, making sure that these skills are known, and in the universities in responding and recognising those skills. And indeed there's a role for government here, of course, in setting the agenda and pointing out some good practices. And I think we should be benchmarking ourselves against other nations as well, because we're operating in a competitive environment. And I think when we look at other universities in other countries that are successful, many of those have entrepreneurial skills as a priority.